Nepal quake followed historic pattern. Nepal's devastating magnitude 7.8 earthquake on Saturday was primed over 80 years ago by its last massive earthquake in 1934, which razed around a quarter of Kathmandu to the ground and killed over 17,000 people. This latest quake follows the same pattern as a duo of big tremors that occurred over 700 years ago, and results from a domino effect of strain transferring along the fault, geologists say. The researchers discovered the likely existence of this doublet effect only in recent weeks, during field work in the region. Saturday's quake, which struck an area in central Nepal, between the capital Kathmandu and the city of Pokhara, has had a far-reaching impact. Early reports indicate that nearly 2,000 people have lost their lives, with victims in Bangladesh, India, Tibet, and on Mount Everest, where avalanches were triggered. Death tolls and casualty figures are likely to rise over the coming days, and the risk of landslides on slopes made unstable by the quake mean that the danger is far from past. Trench investigations in a sadly prescient turn of events, Laurent Bollinger, from the CEA research agency in France, and his colleagues, uncovered the historical pattern of earthquakes during fieldwork in Nepal last month, and anticipated the major earthquake in exactly the location where Saturday's big tremor has taken place. Down in the jungle in central southern Nepal, Bollinger's team dug trenches across the country's main earthquake fault, which runs for more than 1,000 kilometers from west to east at the place where the fault meets the surface, and used fragments of charcoal buried within the fault to carbon date when the fault had last moved. Ancient texts mentioned a number of major earthquakes, but locating them on the ground is notoriously difficult. Monsoon rains wash soils down the hillsides and dense jungle covers much of the land, quickly obscure an earthquake erupt.